to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from the quartering. We hear, in media, they want to cancel Father's Day or want to change Father's Day to Person's Day or whatever it is. We thought that we were under attack. Women are under attack just as much as us. They want to cancel Mother's Day. All these corporations now want to cancel Mother's Day because it's triggering to some people. I can't imagine who particularly it's triggering, but let's see. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time. We know Mother's Day and Father's Day can be sensitive times for some. If you like to opt out of our emails and push notifications for the holiday, please tap below. Don't worry, you'll still receive all of our other emails. Okay. We know Mother's Day can be a challenging time, which is why we want you to know if you'd rather not receive Mother's Day related emails. I didn't know we just opt out of holidays like that. Oh, we understand Mother's Day may be difficult for some. Please put the button. Really? Really? I'm not going to read the rest. It's all going to be the same bullshit. It's crazy amount of freaking companies. Holy shit. I didn't know. I didn't watch this. I just saw little snippets.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I hope that you're having an absolutely wonderful day. This is an interesting story, a very weird coordinated effort by dozens and dozens of brands to preemptively send emails. Now, this is the geniusness of it, right? They preemptively email their customers to tell them, hey, if you don't want emails about Mother's Day, let us know, because it can be triggering or something like that. Look, I get where maybe this came from, right? Hey, people's moms pass away all the time. I mean, it's a part of life.
Is that why they're doing it? I mean, my mother just passed recently. I'm still going to celebrate Mother's Day because this is the first Mother's Day that I don't get to celebrate with my mom. It's still an important day to me.
And maybe getting your inbox inundated with Mother's Day emails might make you kind of sad or something like that. But the weird way that they're going about this,
I agree.
and with everything else going on in the world, it just makes people take pause. This all seems brought to you by the very same people that say birthing persons, the very same people.
What? Is that what they say now? They don't call them mothers now. They call them birthing persons. Damn.
People that are against family, that are.
That's exactly what I felt this was. This was exactly propaganda against family.
It just seems a little weird. And when you see, I'm going to paint the picture for you. When you see the dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of brands that all sent the same weird, creepy email.
Yeah, they're all very similar
to their customers all at once. You'll know that it's a little bit
sus.
Odd. It's a little bit more bizarre and coordinated than just hey, we're worried about our customers getting triggered by Mother's Day emails. I think there's more to it. By the way, coffee brand coffee doesn't believe in birthing persons. It believes in Mother's Day. And look, if you get an email from us about our Mother's Day gift boxes and your mother's no longer with us, I'm sure your mother would have still loved a gift box. And there's no ill intent there. And I think most people know that.
Yeah.
Well, last Christmas we rolled out gift boxes and we sold out nearly immediately. This year we're ready for Mother's Day with a whole new product offering. We've got this with delicious sea salt caramel chocolate
I'll cut
milk,
this out later.
chocolate balls, pretzel twists, chocolate covered espresso beans, and our 003 roast. We also have the favorite kid edition, which is stocked with even more
You know what? I'll keep this on there.
delicious treats. And
He's
if
advertising
your
his
mom
own company, his
or
own thing.
anyone is a coffee, you know what they
I
like
wanna
for
support
coffee.
the
They like
man.
dark roast. They like light roast. Maybe they want the strawberries and cream coffee that we have, or the blueberry cobbler, or decaf. You can actually build your own and customize it.
That's cool.
And look at all this. This is like the official unveiling of Coffee Brand Coffee candies, premium candies now. So we got all sorts of delicious candies that you can put into these gift boxes along with coffee, tea, and cocoa. Promo code MOM, save 10%, and you support, well, the Quartering, a United States, U.S.-based business with employees that all have to work, and appreciate you helping us out. And promo code MOM, save 10%. So make sure you pick yours up early. They come in a really nice gift box and everything else like that. So they're ready to gift. Several major companies have sent marketing emails to their customers with options to, quote, opt out. This is via the Publica, by the way, the Publica.
It's weird, too, because they're like literally just to opt out of Mother's Day emails, which is weird. And to me, is it like, once you do this, are you fully opt out of all Mother's Day emails from the future on? Or is it just for this particular Mother's Day? Like, I don't know. It's just like the wheels are turning in my head when like listening to this.
.com. Opt out of Mother's Day promotions. Kroger, Hallmark, Nespresso, DoorDash, and others sent emails acknowledging that Mother's Day can be, quote, a sensitive time for customers. Customers are given an option to turn off notifications and emails in celebration of the day. This all, I want to give shout out to,
weird.
I believe where the thread started was Arizona Informer, AZ Informer on Twitter. Fry's Food Store's message read, "We know Mother's Day and Father's Day can be sensitive times for some. If you'd like to opt out of our emails and push notifications for these holidays, please tap below. Don't worry, you'll still receive our other emails begging you for money." And well, look, Coffee Brand Coffee sends emails too. Email marketing is probably one of the most important aspects of our business growth, so I understand. Another from Kay's Jewelers read, we're here for you. We know Mother's Day can be a challenging time, which is why we want to know if you'd rather not receive Mother's Day related emails. Click the button below and we'll take care of the rest. As always, you'll be the first to know about new styles you love. This isn't only occurring in the United States. The practice is common for several businesses applied to many holidays. According to Australian outlet Smart Company, flower brand Bloom and Wild have been practicing this, quote, thoughtful marketing since 2019. Since then, hundreds of UK companies have followed suits.
Interesting.
Australian businesses such as Raleigh, GoTo, Archie Rose, and even flower delivery services Daily Blooms have sent emails to their customers. The weird thing is like, don't you, like, if you're worried about triggering people about a recent loss, and like, I do understand that, aren't you still doing that by emailing them and bringing it up anyway?
Exactly. It's a preemptive email talking about it. Like, if you were going to get triggered, getting an email like a week or two before saying that, like, we know you're probably going to get triggered. Like, if you don't want to get triggered, hit this button. You just triggered the person, in a sense, if that's what you're not trying to do.
The Sydney Morning Herald recently ran a story that highlighted the thoughts of one psychologist. Said, so, we typically think of Mother's Day as a celebratory and appreciation of someone, but there's a whole lot of people who lost their mother who don't have relationships with their parent. Well, that doesn't stop them from sending us all endless LGBTQ pride sale memorabilia or ads, does it?
This is why I think it's a propaganda against the family, because most of us don't want fucking trans shit. Bud Light customers don't want that shit, but it still gets pushed onto us. So
It doesn't stop them from sending us all sorts of other woke ads, but Mother's Day is the one that they want to pick at.
Correct.
Where can I opt out of getting, all their propaganda ads? Now, some believe this way of thinking is a slippery slope. When we begin to validate each and every customer's feelings, where does that end? Father's Day has a long history of being attacked by those who do not consider the day important. Is this the beginning of canceling Mother's Day in an era of pronouns being policed? I mean, it's certainly possible. It would be right up on brand for these political weirdos.
It would
it?
be.
It'd be right on brand for these political weirdos. You can see, Arizona Informer saying this reeks of anti-family activists.
It does.
I think that it probably, I hope, and you know what, I'm usually wrong because I keep giving people the benefit of the doubt. I hope that this is, just we're trying to, hopefully they'll apply this to Father's Day, and they'll apply this to Grandparents' Day, and they'll apply this to Pride Month, right? I grew up in email marketing.
I doubt it.
You used to segment your lists based on what people's interests were, maybe what their demographics were, psychographic data, whatever you thought might help convert. But you have Levi's too. So Mother's Day is just around the corner.
Even
And before we start
jeans, man.
bombarding you with
Come on.
mom-related content, we wanted to check in first. We know motherhood and all associated feelings, emotions, and memories can be tricky. Is it? What's tricky about it?
I love my mother. She's gone. I still love my mother. Just because a day comes along for me to celebrate my mother's passing or my mother, it's like you're so fucking stupid. People die all the time. Mothers, fathers die all the time. It's called birthdays that we still celebrate for them. Do you think people just opt out of birthdays and opt out of all these stuff because, whatever it is? You're so... I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit triggered from it.
See what I mean? This language is weird. It's it's odd.
It is.
The last thing we want to do is hit you with the celebratory yay mom energy that doesn't match your vibe.
Oh. You guys hear that? Vibe. Well, we all know who's heading all of this propaganda, that's for sure.
So this year, we're giving you the option to opt out of your Mother's Day content by clicking here. Okay.
There's some really radical feminists that are top of these companies now that are managing these campaigns, it seems like.
It's all this weird language, Don't worry, we'll put your email on a special list. That way we can make sure only those who actively want Mother's Day related communications will receive them, and those who don't won't. It's that easy.
I don't know. They're going to put you on a special list. This is what I was talking about earlier.
Ancestry.com, which, ironically or hilariously sells, family tree stuff, cosmetics companies, milk and honey, fashion companies. I mean, it's wild.
It is.
To me,
what the fuck?
I think that this is more of Bye Bye Baby. I don't know. Maybe it's not nefarious. Maybe
it's nefarious.
There's nothing to it.
Jeremy's super nice and always gives everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to jump on this one and saying it's nefarious as fuck.
Maybe the story just felt like an awesome way to remind people to get their Mother's Day gift boxes from Coffee Brand Coffee. Promo code MOM.
Jeremy,
save 10%. By the way, that's off the pre-built gift boxes and the custom builds. Do you see Truth Driver? We understand that Mother's Day may be a difficult time for some people. I just feel like this reeks of woke weirdness, doesn't it? It just reeks of let's destroy the family.
I feel like it's the trans people be like, well, we can't be mothers, so we don't want this mother's pronoun. Why did they get a whole holiday for it or something like that? I feel like that's what somewhat of the thought process.
Bakeries, Cartier. I guess it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Here's yet another option, this time from a company where my husband buys electrolyte drops for keto. Don't you dare tell me this is some newfound compassion for people who lost their moms.
Seriously.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, great work for AZ Informer. I think so too. I don't buy that this is just some like, oh, we suddenly care.
Yeah.
They've had the technology to segment email lists for literally the last 20 years.
Plus, yeah.
I think that this is probably a pretty weird, creepy, anti-family. We want to virtue signal that not all mothers are the same. There's birthing persons and all this other crap. That's what it actually smells like to me.
It does.
I understand that like people can, get kind of like hooked on, oh my God, everything's woke, everything's this and that. But the coordinated effort here by so many companies, to me, seems suspicious at best. And most likely, look, I get it. Your mom just passed away. You don't want to get Mother's Day emails. I get it. But the level of coordination here reeks more of, let's erase the term mother. I bet you, we'll see. Let's see if they have the same energy for LGBTQ Pride Month and for Father's Day. I'm sure they'll have it for Father's Day.
Well, they've always hated us on Father's Day, so.
And Grandparents' Day. Let's see if this energy remains, because that'll be where the rubber meets the road. If it's only Mother's Day, well, then we're gonna know, right?
This is where I love Jeremy, now, but he's fucking wrong.
Make sure you pick up either your custom built or your new your favorite kid edition.
How was that chow? For those, comment down below for those that lost your mothers. Does just getting Mother's Day emails or hearing about Mother's Day trigger you in some way? Because my mother just passed like 5 months ago. It doesn't trigger me in any way, and actually makes me kind of excited for that day to come, because I'm gonna go to the temple that day. So it's literally just anti-family. They want to get rid of the word mother because that associates to women, giving birth instead of just a birthing person. Like, these companies are controlling everything, and they're just trying to break that family apart. This is why my channel in particular, I want for men to strive for a family. I want men to, get their kids. Like, is it for everyone? No, I'm sure it isn't. But strive for it. I think, in my opinion, striving for it and actually achieving it, most people are going to be way more fulfilled and satisfied with their life, with the family, than with a corporate job or whatever it is that, these people work towards. So please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. It's chow time.